Welcome to the topic energy in food. Why does our body requires energy? Well, our body requires energy not only for all the physical activities such as running, reading, walking, but also for our internal processes such as pumping of the blood and breathing. Energy is still needed even when the body is at complete rest. Before we go further into this topic, there are a few terms that you must know. Right? One of such terms is catabolism. Catabolism is the reaction in which larger molecules are broken down into smaller ones. Catabolic reactions usually release energy. The second term that you must know is basal metabolism. This is energy that is needed to maintain life when a person is at absolute rest or complete rest. Basal metabolism depends on 4 factors. The first factor is gender. Okay, males will usually require more energy as compared to females because they have more lean muscle mass. Secondly, for age, growing children have higher energy requirements as compared to older people because they are growing as well as being more active. Third, for size, people with bigger body frame will usually requires more energy as compared to people with smaller frame because they use more energy. Level of activity, people who are more active will burn more calories or energy as compared to people who are leading sedentary lifestyle. Although energy is required for all activities, there is a need to ensure that there is energy balance. So what is energy balance? Energy balance can only be achieved if the energy consumption or intake is equal to the energy expenditure. Okay, in other words, the amount of energy that we consume through our food must be equal to the amount of energy that we expend through our activities. Okay, there will be an imbalance when the energy consumption is either more or less than the energy output. If the energy consumption is more than the energy expenditure, it will result in weight gain. If energy consumption is less than the energy expenditure, it will result in weight loss. Now let's look at measuring energy. The unit to measure food energy is usually calories and joules, and 1 calorie is equal to 4.2 kilojoules. Okay, but the more common unit of measurement is kilocalories or kcal or kilojoules, which is denoted as kj. This is because calories and joules are too small in value to be used conveniently. So 1 kilocalorie is equal to 1000 calories, whereas 1 kilojoules is equal to 1000 kilojoules. 1 kilocalorie is equal to 4.2 kilojoules. So how much of energy do we get from our different nutrients? Okay, for 1 gram of carbohydrate, it will provide you with 3.8 kilocalories. However, we usually round it off to 4. So 1 gram of carbohydrate will give you 4 kilocalories of energy. 1 gram of protein will also give you 4 kilocalories of energy, whereas 1 gram of fat is 9 kilocalories. That's why fat is known as concentrated source of energy because it gives twice the amount of energy as compared to protein and carbohydrate. Lastly, the effects of cooking on energy value. Cooking can change the energy value of food mainly through 2 ways. First of all, through the method of cooking used. For example, if you are frying, you are adding in oil, and of course oil is fat and it gives you more energy, right? And addition of other ingredients which has high energy value. For example, if you are making fried rice, you're adding in oil, you're adding in your vegetables, you're adding in your meat, and eggs and all that. So all these additional ingredients do contain energy, and together they increase the energy value of the product. Now, That's all for the topic on energy in food.